She got it. Yeah, good. Hi. Hi. Okay, let me comment section. Here. There we go. All right. We're live. I know I'm early. A little early this morning, but that's okay. Been a while, so I'm checking in. I think it's been, feels like it's been like 3 weeks, something like that. It's most of March. March been a little, be a unicorn in a field of horses. That's what I like to do. Okay, so, I don't know who's going to show up for this. Lots of new things. Lots has happened. Lots has happened. And I'm not organized for this or nothing. Oh, and Warrior Girl, thank you. Thank you. My soul sister. I appreciate you checking in on it. Thanks. Okay, one of the things I'm going to share with you, see, all along this journey here, intention and starting out my day. Oh, there you are. Did you see? Hello. I'm glad to see you, Warrior Girl. I wanted to share my my mission on Earth is midwifing people through human consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. And this story for me begins at 19 months old. But I have gotten, I've been getting some downloads and guidance and all that. So I have, what do I call this? Well, it's how to start my day out. Okay. And so I'm going to read this to you. And if you like what you hear in here, use it. You know, you can replay and all that. And, or you can email me at motherstarot@gmail.com. And I will send you the G document. I've got it in documents in Google, so anyone can open it up. Most of my other stuff is PDF or PNG, and they also open. So I'm going to read this to you now that I've had a little bit. I used to drink water. I've gone to drinking lots of water. So I recommend you starting out your day with intention. Fatima, oh, hello, sweetie. Glad you're here. You've been on my mind too, you know. I love my Canadians. All right, so I'm going to read this. It starts out, Namaste. And, okay, I like this. I call upon all the archangels and beings of the highest divine stellar consciousness and resonance in the universe to protect me as I go about my day. This is a daily intention and prayer. I call upon the archangels of the horizontal plane, Raphael of the east, Michael of the south, Gabriel of the west, and Uriel of the north. And I call upon the archangels of the vertical plane, Metatron and Sandalphon. I also call upon the Emerald Order of the highest ascended stellar consciousness and residence beings, and including all other beings of the highest divine stellar consciousness and residence, assisting in the human ascension process to witness, support, and activate my daily decree of intention. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest divine light and resonance clear away all lower frequency energies, interferences, and all negative agreements that work against the highest divine stellar consciousness made with any and all individuals, groups, and organizations across all multidimensional timelines and space, including incarnations. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest divine light and resonance clear away all interferences by my present lifetime blood family and ancestry, and including all previous and future multidimensional lifetimes and space. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest divine light and resonance clear away any and all interferences coming from religious and spiritual groups, including their religious and spiritual teachers, throughout and across in this present lifetime, and that also extends into all multidimensional timelines and space. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest divine light and resonance clear away all layers and levels of programming concerning the descent of my highest divine stellar consciousness into this plasma matter earth body. I acknowledge that I am one fractal of the stellar consciousness beings of the highest divine light and resonance in the universe, here because I have chosen to serve the truth of the omnipotent one, the source, the creator, the one that shines through my core being as a starseed, an alchemist, an adventurer, and a pioneer of stellar consciousness. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest light and resonance clear away, close, and seal any and all negative openings, portals, tears, and or rips in my energetic fields. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest light and resonance remove all associated low frequency programming, energies, cords, imprints, thought forms, including alien devices, closing and sealing my energetic fields within the spaces that I am intimately connected to, with love and light, correcting what now needs rebalancing in my energetic fields. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest light and resonance to clear all lower frequencies from my emotional body that I may have picked up from other humans. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest light and resonance block the lower frequencies of the human collective consciousness from entering or attaching themselves to my emotional body, thus protecting my human being from anxiety, fear, dramas, anger, resentments, and jealousies. I ask that my stellar consciousness team of the highest light and resonance to include the clearing away of any and all lower frequency thoughts and judgments from my mental body, assisting this human soul in the expanding of frequencies channeled between itself and the stellar consciousness team of the highest light and resonance within this plasma matter body, allowing a greater sense of its own stellar energy and highest divine light. I ask my stellar consciousness team of the highest light and resonance to help and assist me align with the highest stellar universal consciousness in harmony with my chosen soul's destiny in this lifetime. I invite the stellar consciousness of the highest light and resonance in the downloading of necessary light codes, information, and wisdom that is needed by me now, welcoming in new energies, clarity, inspiration, joy, love, miracles, and higher frequency energies in uplifting myself and all that I encounter. I dedicate this connection to standing in grace with humility and aligning with the stellar consciousness of the highest light and resonance, the Creator, the Source, the Omnipotent One. And so it is. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, my name's Loretta, and you're a Mother's Tarot and resident practitioner. And that is how I am starting my day out every day. Protect yourself. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. Oh, and I am promoting, and I mean, I can't push this hard enough. There's a new release out. I purchased the audiobook, and I have never, and I mean never. This is my first time. And I did it because The Future Human is the name of the book. Regina Meredith over on Gaia has The Open Mind is her show over there. Her episodes, whatever you want to call them. And Lee Harris, her and Lee have known each other for a long time. And there are these, Lee Harris has been communicating for some decades now with beings, light beings, energetic light beings known as the Z's. Now that's capital Z, apostrophe small s. Okay. Thank you, Warrior Girl. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. And so anyway, the audio book is what, about 6 hours? Somewhere around there. And it's fantastic. And the Z's explain, well, the programming, the nefarious programming that the humans have had to endure, and how the stellar consciousness, the beings that are so far more advanced and enlightened than the ones that created us are, which they weren't supposed to do. It went against Prime Directive. I said this years ago. And so anyway, I highly recommend it. It's like, well, I bought it for one of my grandsons, and the other one is reading it now. And I hope the other grandchild reads it. Now, these kids are 30 and in their middle 20s, 30s. So I want them to have it. I want these young people need to read this book. Us older ones need to read this book or listen to the audio. I wanted to listen to the audio because of the nuances and that you can pick up in a conversation. Now, Regina Meredith, she's the one doing the interview of Lee Harris, who is the conduit for the channel between the Z's, beings, and the humans. So, anyway, I hope you will check that out. What else we got? We've got coming up in, well, what do we got going on right now? This is the 28th. Today's the last day of the Nestle boycott. And in April, between the 7th and the 14th, it's scheduled for Walmart. Don't purchase there. And then on the 18th, we have an economic blackout, the second one. So whatever you need to buy, do it before or after that date. You know, I don't care if it's gasoline, pack of smokes, water, whatever you buy. Okay. And then from the 21st to the 28th is the General Mills boycott. Okay, that's coming up in A, and I'll put a thing up I'll post it on my channel, so it'll be there for everybody to get, and then share it as you can. And let's see, yeah, I oh, and I've got a Quantum Touch Level 1 workshop. I will be attending. I think it's 2 full days if I've got it right. That'll be happening in April for me. And let's see what else. Trying to find my notes because I'm kind of all over the place. Oh, and one of the things I found, would come out in the New Humans. Okay, great. Where we go. All right. This little baby here is a biofield tuning fork. This is what is dubbed the Sonic Slider. All right. This one was alchemized with aluminum and steel by Eileen McCusick. Okay. And biofieldtuning.com. All right. But what I learned from the Z's, all right, part of the false programming here, all right, we woo-woos, that are paying attention to our chakras, all right, there's way too much focus on our root chakra, all right? It's not helping us. In fact, it's dragging us down. Right. We need to focus from the heart on up for the going forward for the future human, all right? And I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. Now, I purchased a sleeve. This little added part here is a sleeve for my Sonic Slider because it's magic in the sleeve. But I'm not going to do a whole thing on it today. I do have to do a healing live, and I'm going to do that, but I'm not prepared yet. I'm just checking in because it's been a while. And most of the strikers are hockey pucks. I love this. This is a striker. Look at that. You see that? This, and it's rubber. All right. But for me, it's perfect. So, all right. Strike it. Put on the crown. Just, oh man. This is the Schumann resonance. Okay. This is a Schumann. The hertz, the frequency, is the healing modality of the future. All right. So anyway, I've been doing this on the crown. It's lovely. It feels lovely. But we need to open this up. I mean, this is where our focus needs to be. And love this. You want to decalcify that pineal gland? All the toxic that we've been ingesting through water and food. Use the frequencies. All right. You can use, I love that. The Schumann frequency. All right. And then one of the places that we have the most difficulty with as humans is the throat chakra. All right. So, and what I noticed, all right, and it's funny, they commented on how they say it was like a skinny little neck for holding such a magnificently wonderful the throat chakra. But the thing is, see, when I strike this and I up here or here, anywhere else. I can feel a deep resonance. It's not so easy. It doesn't feel the same in the throat coming from the front. So what I did is I came through from the side. Now there, I can feel it just like I can when it's coming through any other spot, right? On the sides. Frequency's clear. But when I do it from the front, I know it's not muted, but it feels muted. And I don't know why that is. But this will help open up the throat chakra, and strengthen our communication skills. Well, it will strengthen spiritual, third eye, throat, and then put it on your sternum, you know. I guess your sternum's in through here, right? Well, I kind of put it down a little bit lower. I put it directly over my heart, but then I felt a little, maybe not directly over it, so it's okay. So I put it low on the sternum. I put it that way. And the frequencies, now this heals. It's a magic wand. So I would highly recommend doing it. And let's see. Warrior Girl says on a lot of the core chakras, not only flow front to back, some flow that way plus side to side. For instance, our root chakra flows front to back, as well as through the sides and joints. Yep, I know. Yeah, it does. Yeah, because when I was doing my chakras, because it's hard to get your arms, especially I can do the back. Well, I can't get my palm on my back, behind my heart. And let's see. But the rest of them I could do. I managed to do, And when I first started doing it, it hurt. My arms, it hurt. Oh, so Tofi, hello, sweetie. Nice to see you. We've got Warrior Girl and Phantom here in the chat. Carl's probably still sleeping. Sorry, Carl. Happy too. But anyway, now the root chakra, when I look at my, I think I've got it in here. Just a second here. Let me look at my biofield map. Do I have a humans, the 12th chakra? Yeah. Look. Let's see if I've got that one picture. UFOs, biofield, UFOs. Chakra. Is this the one? Oh, that's the colors. Let me pull this up and see if. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this came out of my Hands of Light book. And you see here, the root chakra, that baby flows right down to the earth. All right, because that's our negative energy field down here. We've got like a battery terminal because we are a total electrical plasma here. And so about 8 inches below our feet and 8 inches above our feet is where our battery terminal is. But that root chakra, that points downward. So like when we cup and our crown chakra is totally upwards, right? Yeah. So when we do our crown, we put our hands right here. Well, when we do our root chakra, we're supposed to do the same thing. Cup it, between the orifices. And, with one up here and one down there in order to balance the flow. At least that's how I got it. Let's see. Oh, the high heart chakra flows like the infinity symbol, huh? I had not connected the infinity symbol with the high heart chakra, but that's good to know. But anyway, instead of focusing on the chakras below the heart, we need to focus on the chakras from the heart on up to help open us up, because the new consciousness is here. Came in with a bang. Well, not a bang, but man, it's here. It's here strong. And let's see. Yeah, one of the things it talks about is there's no such thing as a male and female polarity in the 3D. It has nothing to do with gender, it's energy. Sexual energy is about chi, the energy force. The human energy field is what I learned to call it. Let me see what I got here. See if I got anything else. The one above our crown chakra is our soul star chakra. That's interesting to know. I know I've got the picture somewhere, but I haven't looked at it real close. Let's see what we got. Okay. So how's everybody doing? I have not been watching the news. I have checked in. I keep an eye on Dr. Lena Rodriguez, or Dr. Lena with Tarot Down Under. I've been keeping an eye on Libby, Magstrat Tarot in Australia. My gals are in Australia that I follow. Steve Judd, astrology. Hogarth on this Saturday. You know, it's a good time to check in there, kind of get a feel of what's going on. So we have a note here by Bertram Russell. This is a notation by Bertram Russell. Use, not out. Let's see. All right. By Bertram Russell. First they fascinate the fools, then they muscle the intelligent. So first they fascinate the fools, and then they muscle the intelligence. Talking about people here. Oh God. One of the things I did. God, I can't believe it. I don't know how long it's been. I made a cake. I never made it's a spice cake. This is just box mix. And then I took raisins, a little over a cup of raisins, put them in a glass measuring cup, poured boiling water over it. Or not boiling, pretty hot though. And I let it soak, let it cool down a bit. And then I separated them. I used the water because you need a cup of water in the cake mix. So I used the raisin water. Turned out pretty good. Didn't like it so much warm, but cold it was really good. And I wound up eating almost the whole thing. I couldn't believe I did it. It's been years since. So, but as long as I don't do it routinely, I'm good. It was good. I did take a piece over to my dear friend Pepe Le Pew. And I didn't eat the entire rest of it, but close enough, man. It was something else. So, do you talk to your peeps on the other side of the veil? You know, I've been not very aware of them. And so, in gathering my tools and everything for my resident practitioner part of me. Um, I told y'all that I bought myself one of them massage therapy chairs, you know, and I wasn't really great with that, you know. Uh, so anyway, I called in my grandparents, my first specifically the women, my two grandmothers and my mom. And I says, look, I need help here pulling this together. I just need some assistance and help to bring it all in, right? To get myself set up. I had to rearrange the apartment, find new places for things and all that. And I have been thinking about the massage table, the portable massage table that I'm going to need and use. The varying of weight, it has been a real concern of mine. I did not mention this out loud to my grandparents and my mom and dad, because I called the whole group of them in, but at first I addressed the women. And I told them I needed help. Well, within 24 hours, I was tapped to check Craigslist, just for a portable massage table. There was only one listed in my area, one. And it happened to be owned by a professional who does massage therapy. And he's had it for many, many years, he said. And so it was just a little worn. It was top of the line. Massage therapy equipment. Massage equipment is in the name. But anyway, less than 5 miles from my house, and he only wanted $75 for it. I mean, this is within 24 hours. I had the massage table. So, and luckily, I didn't know. I thought, my God, it's bigger than I thought it would be. And I have a little car. I have a 30-year-old little car, Toyota Paseo. And I pushed the passenger seat back as much as I could. And I asked him if he could just shove it in there because my grandson couldn't make it. Yeah. But it was perfect. It's exact. And on top of that, it's not one of these cheaper ones, I mean, because I've been looking around and they're like, you're lucky if they'll bear under 350 pounds, unless you spend some serious money on one of these pieces of equipment. And I didn't have that kind of money. This one will hold up to 1,500 pounds and it's heated. It's got the plushy face, it's top of the line. Used, but top of the line, and works perfect. So anyway, the sheets should be here today for it. But I was just jazzed. Oh my God. You think? What we got? We got extra large weddings. Oh, Warrior Girl. Oh, heating pad. Oh, good. Yeah, that's wonderful. I love that. Yeah. So anyway, that's been going good. So I didn't stop. Oh, and then I had a surprise inspection. I was going to be on before now, but last Friday, I found a note on my door that they were going to come in for an inspection. The bank loan people had to come in, and Monday afternoon. So I had to go ripping into high gear because, I'm always moving stuff around, and I was working on the spring cleaning thing, but this just really kicked her into high gear. So lots of stuff been going on. Oh, we've been on here 35 minutes. Yeah, thank you, Warrior Girl. I am so happy about it. So happy about it. So anyway, and for anyone coming in late, if you check the replay, I shared with you my daily intention prayer, for lack of a better word, and feel free to use it, modify it to suit you, whatever. But it really helps if we start our day with water before the coffee, and daily intention, protect yourself. And the protection is in your daily intention, asking for that first off. So. And I got a few new oracles here also. So I've got this one here. Ask your soul message card. I haven't even shuffled it yet. So anyway, I thought I would check these out while I'm with you this morning. See if we like these. Yeah, I do that too, Fatima. I've been drinking. Well, this says 1 pint. See, it's one of them. So I get almost 3 of these down a day usually. So, and I've been doing real good drinking it even during my coffee drinking times during the day, which I've cut myself down from. The medical fields are like this. I've come down from 2 pots of coffee a day to 2 cups a day. Well, maybe 3, but usually 2 or 3 a day. So I'm doing good. So let's see. Okay, these are the back of the cards. Okay, so that's the back of the card. I like that. Isn't that beautiful? I'll find my photos and post them. There of roses and one of a rainbow. As I was taking a photo of a rose. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Sutopi, that is beautiful. Thank you. Do you take pictures? You do your own photography type thing, right? That's what it sounds like. Or you just look for really cool pictures. There are roses and one of a rainbow. As you were taking a photo of a rose. Oh, that sounds beautiful. I love that. Let's see. Let's pull a little oracle from Ask Your Soul message card. Oh, let's see. What are we going to ask? How about if we ask for a message for our souls today, for the collective? How about that? How about that? I'll do that. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Declutter. Declutter, yeah. That's what I've been working on. Decluttering. I like that. These are cool little cards. Very nice. Okay. So that was the declutter one. And got this one over here. Let's see what this is. I received 2 decks. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they were just confusing. Oh, these are kind of cool. Not sure what these. I'm not sure what the name of these are, but these are the back of them. Okay, So, and it seems to have to do with body parts. Yeah, it's all about body parts. So, okay. Sutofi says, I have orbs photoed. I need to get them out. Oh, yeah. So our chat can see. Oh, yeah. Those would be beautiful. I love seeing orbs show up. Okay, so these oracles seem to have to do with body parts. So I'm just going to leave it up to, well, I just ask our higher selves for the collective, what do they want us to know about these body parts of ours? Huh? What's going on with that? Let's see what we got. We have the head, leader, in charge, rise above, intellect, attitude, personality, and perspective. Yep. And you know what really helps me? Is when I take the sonic slider. That's what you hear. I love it. It really does help open you up, calm you. Ooh. Oh, let me tell you about the inspection too. I think the guy asked to come back because the tall, big, blonde guy was here last year. Because I got 2 electric, regular kind. My mind's going again. Anyway, I got 4 guitars hanging on the wall. One is just decorative because it needs repair, which maybe someday I get around to it. Whatever. So, but anyway, and I hear him before he comes in. Oh, she's got the guitars in there. Well, he's brought 3 other men from the bank with him, and plus the gal from the office, But I had spent a day and a half before that filling the house with lavender and running energy and using sound frequency. And they walked in, and I hear her voice. She goes, "Oh, it's just so relaxing in here. It's so calm." I thought, good. That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. So it worked out really good. I was glad to hear it. Anyway, so I don't know. Maybe they call that put a little spell on you. Let's see, what's the shadow card here? Hair, personal power, identity, physical strength, bold, action, sexuality, wild side. No, that was the shadow card, the one at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Well, these are different. They're kind of cool. I like that. And then I've got, these are new. Now, some of us use runes, all right? And I have the little stones. I don't think they're real stones, but they're shaped like that with symbols. But I never was big on using them because I'd have to reference it. So what I did is I found this Runes Oracle deck. See, pretty cool. This says runes on the back, and then we got all the cards. Pretty cool. Okay. And let me get my little eyeball out here. The 3 rune layout. Okay. Okay, so this is a simple cast that's ideal for beginners. With this cast, you should randomly select 3 runes and place them on the table in front of you. Rune 1 should be on the right, rune 2 in the middle, rune 3 on the left. Okay, so I do it backwards. Left side. So they should be in the order 3, 2, 1. Rune 1 represents the overview or your situation or query. Rune 2 in the middle represents a challenge. Rune 3 represents a possible course of action that could be taken. Okay, well, let's ask the runes for a message today for the collective. You know? Yeah. It's just a nice little one. Okay, so instead of going, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll lay them down backwards. So let me give them a quick little shuffle. And we'll see what the runes have to share with us. Runes, I think this is like old Celtic, right? Celtic and pagan, same thing, you think? Do you associate them in the same, I don't know, genre type thing? What do you think, ladies? Because I'm thinking it's around the same, but I don't know for sure. Okay, message. All right, we got one flip. Okay, so usually I go left to right. We're going right to left. Okay. All right, lay that one down. Okay, I need 2 more for the collective. Guidance for the collective, please. Right here. Okay. One more. Oh, throw that one at me, all right. All right, got it. We'll check this shadow card out later. Okay, now, and it said to read it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got to read it backwards. Rune 1, the overview, or the situation or query. Okay, what have we got here? I gotta use my little eyeball. It says, transportation may represent a horse, car, plane, boat, or other vehicle movement and change for the better. Movement and change for the better. Huaz. This is the first message out. So it seems to be about transportation. Yeah. Something about the situation. Well, transportation for the better, it says. Movement and change for the better. That's good. So the middle one here represents a challenge. And we got Dogaz. Okay. Okay. Good to have you back, Warrior Girl. Dagaz. This is the challenge. It says breakthrough, awakening, awareness, daylight, clarity, as opposed to nighttime, uncertainty, a time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. I'm telling you, it's a future human. You need to cue in to the future human. Buy the book, listen to the audio, but get it on Kindle, whatever you do. Okay, the third rune here says represents a possible course of action that could be taken. We got Rado, maybe? I'm not sure how you say that. Rado? Travel, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle direction. A journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change of pace or setting. Seeing a larger perspective, the future human. Yep. Um, okay, so you've all seen it. I've posted it on my page. The Future Human. The cover of the book, the synopsis, is that what they call it? The description of it. So anyway, really good stuff in there. We will be experiencing a depopulation over the next 10 years. Yeah. But you figure, with Trump's first term in office, he depopulated America alone by 1 million people. And he's just getting started in his second term. And, but evidently, this is the plan. He's got to be there. He's got to be the worst of the worst. So we, the rest of us, can get heart-centered, because if we were already heart-centered, which I mean, the homelessness, is out of control. The greed, the gluttony, it's all out of control. That's not heart-centered at all, Minimum wage should take care of the minimum for putting a roof over your head and taking care of yourself. And that don't happen because we're not heart-centered. And you're going to hear a lot about this if you take the time to check out The Future Human by Lee Harris and Regina Meredith. And both. Always attitude. All right, let's see. Warrior Girl. She posted 2 photos. The rainbow one was odd. No rainy day, sunny day, just walking past pretty hibiscus flowers. My mobile camera captured odd things, but I love it. I love it too. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Sutofi, thank you for sharing that with Warrior Girl and the rest of us. I know what you mean, Daniela. I know exactly what you mean. This has been the way for my daughter, especially my son. He managed, because it's a man's world, and he managed to do, your older son also. And so he manages. He doesn't need my help, or my daughter, she definitely did, but she ended up being the pretty much the sole support of her kids, 3 kids. And so I helped. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me at all, Warrior Girl. It's shameful. We're not living in a heart-centered way, and we were meant to be. We're meant to be. And that's what the future will be. That's why we're experiencing a lot of stuff. I don't have notes and everything. I'll be all over the board. I try to talk about it now, but we'll get there. We're going to do more talking about that. Oh yeah, the misplay. Yeah, yeah. The whole thing is just really terribly bad right now, and there are no immigrants on stolen land, and this is stolen land. So, and all of that's got to be dealt with. We have to deal with it, and Mother Earth is going to make sure we deal with it. And Mother Earth is conscious. She's just as conscious as we are. And the plants, there's, like I said, we need to hone in and plug in to the universal consciousness. And it's not just happening here. It's happening throughout the universe, throughout the galaxy, throughout all dimensions, from what I understand. Wow. Yeah, and the tax thing, Panama, that's what she says, of 6,000 in taxes. And they're, all right, hitting them wrong. Thank you, Sotia. And, but the Canada, you pay your taxes, right? But everybody's got health care. Everybody. Free health care. We don't got that here. And it's awful. And we need to have it here. But that's one of the things that we have to change. The billionaires are on their way out. It's not going to be an easy struggle, but they're on their way out. It's the old dinosaurs, that are fading away into the recesses of history. And hopefully they'll never emerge again. But this energy, this low frequency energy of the higher intelligence nature is what created mankind. And they weren't supposed to. And the higher intelligence is taking care of that lower intelligence or lower frequency, higher intelligence, But also we have to evolve. They also have to wait on us, to open up our consciousness, to realize that the world does not revolve around our personal butts, Because I've known plenty of people. The world revolves around their butt, nobody else. And that's why we've got homeless people like we do. That's why people are dying like they are. That's how we ended up with a con man, a felon, in the most revered office here in this land. So, yeah, dental care for free to all. Well, not in the States. Not in the States. Yeah. It is what it is, Let's see, what does this shadow card say now? For the runes, it says Woonjo. Is that Woonjo? Is that how you would say that? Woonjo? Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. Yeah. Evidently, we humans are quite the amazing, incredible, and fascinating, and beautiful creation, and the star beings, our brothers and sisters out there in the galaxy, the ones that are higher functioning and intelligent, they love us immensely and are waiting on us and helping us, and also doing their best to assist without interfering, you know. And that's where people like me have come in. Yeah, you're right, warrior girl. You're right. We have third world medical care here. Well, you know, billionaires, they're giving us the elbow. They always have been, you know. So, yeah, yep, yeah. So the boycotts, they're really important because they're the only thing that corporations understand is their bottom line. If you're giving them your money, then you love them. That's how they feel. You know? So on those boycott days, don't give them your money. That's real important. And let's see. So I've got some. I want to share with you the. Oh, let me see. Just a minute. I got some notes here. I remember I got some notes out here. I found them. Oh, and if for any of you that likes messing around with cards and doing your own reading and learning about it and stuff, the next I belong to a book club. Yeah, and psychic tarot. So I'd like to recommend that to you if that's what you're into. Not everybody is, and that's fine. Okay. Oh yeah. That's what I got my notes out now. Where are we at? Time. Oh my God, we're an hour in. All right. So what else comes out in the future human is we must use our body as a tuning fork. All right. Not a weighted tuning fork, but a tuning fork. All right. Uh, the heart and the stomach has vast intelligence. Okay. I love you too, Kevin. I really do. Um, so the heart and the stomach has vast intelligence due to discern the truth. And one of the things, Aziz, we're talking about is we got to stop going up here for the truth. The truth ain't up here. That's all been programmed. Bad programming, bad programming. We have to go to the heart and to the stomach. When someone approaches you, you check in with your heart and your stomach. Do things feel good? Then proceed. If you get an icky feeling, get the hell away from whatever it is that's coming at you. All right? And also, they want you to know that death is just another transition. This is a very beautiful passage that is just a little pixel. All right? Reincarnation is optional. All right? We are not a normal being. It's why souls, beings are lining up to come here. It's a gift to self to incarnate on earth. No one has to incarnate. This is an honor and a privilege. Even if it ain't feeling like it, it is. So check with your heart. Oh, yeah. The only thing our brains, yeah. You need to check with your heart and your stomach. All right. Let's see what else I got here. Yeah, Earth is not an easy journey. All right. I kind of look at it like When we're not here, I mean, we could go anywhere, right? But this is the place that just it is set up. It's an experiment, but mankind was never meant to be an experiment. Rogue beings, lower functioning beings from another star system came here. No, I can't tell them. And they did this, and they were not supposed to. Mm. Yeah. Okay. And evidently AI is not new. It is now causing fear. It is not new. And after I listened to what the Z's were saying, because I also was I had my back up. I was stiff about it, didn't want to go there. But now I've decided I got to go there. The thing is that the AIs need heart-centered souls to be working with it, to counteract, to counterbalance the assholes of the world, okay? As nice as someone put it. And let's see. So, and this, where we're at now, I am told that this is not the most intelligent humans have been. We've experienced greater intelligence in the past. So, like I said, don't be afraid. In 10 years is when we're really going to have to deal with AI, and the whatever dark forces have got their hands on it now, as opposed to the good forces that got their hands on it now, It'll be the next big thing that we got to deal with once we get through this. We have a promising future. Use your body as a tuning fork. Discernment. Find it in your heart and your stomach. Start looking at what is happening. All experiences are valid. There is no right. There is no wrong. There is no judgment. That's what the Z's are telling us. There is no right. There's no wrong. There's no judgment. And I've heard this come through before through the message of Christ. Okay? Believe it or not. Duality was the path laid down for humans. We were trained, programmed this way to prevent us from looking at multidimensionality, truth. There are two ways of being for humans. We can swing between the two. Got that? We can swing between the two. Multidimensional and this 3D world. That's how we're wired. We're not programmed to even consider that. But it is how we're wired. Okay. Origin is not human. Our origin is not human. Okay? The reason for the negative focal point energy, because it makes you forget you have eyes, hearts, and senses you can feel, multidimensionality. More and more of us cannot deny this. "92% of the human beings have a connection to the angelic realm. Approximately 8% do not need this connection to the angelic realm. Power grabbers feel themselves losing their grip on humans, and it scares them. The power grabbers are only the 1%. They're the ones trying to control the species, the humans. This is why you're trained to stay in the mind, out of the body. Your human power center is the body, not the mind. So start looking at your body as a tuning fork. Start listening to your body. You know, from the neck down. Start listening from the neck down. April 15th, there's a nationwide protest coming up. Okay. All right. I think. Okay. you might appreciate this, Fatima. Sir Winston Churchill, he said, "You can always rely on Americans to do the right thing once they have tried everything else first." Dang. Okay. Anyway, I've just been talking this whole time, and so have you all, and it's been wonderful. All right. So is there anything else we want to talk about? I know we got an hour and 12 minutes, so I guess we'll close this out for now, and I'm going to try to get my notes together and stuff, get more organized. I'll talk to the girls tonight, I think. BJ and Nicole will have a little talk, see how everybody's doing. And I know BJ and I need to do another live. I know she's been waiting on me. And so anyway, but we were thinking maybe April, This month's almost done. So I think we'll probably get past April, and then we'll maybe get on track a little bit better. Anyway. Okay, sweetie. Let's see. I pulled these cards for the collective. You know what I haven't done in a while? And is it? Let me see if I can find it real quick while it's on my mind. I don't know if I can get it done. I might just have to put it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll do another one. So I'll get a little bit of recording done. I'll try to get some recording done this weekend. And I think I've got the apartment. No visitors coming, I think. I just swing by whatever's going on. Okay. Giving you all a hug. Sending you all agape love. And remember to love yourself, love the others, and be the light, because you are the light. We're here for a reason. We are here to midwife humanity, be midwives to humanity and spiritual evolution and the evolution of man. So there's a new There's new kids on the block. They're coming in, and the future's bright. But that's why they say it's always darkest before the dawn, you know, because we got some stuff that we gotta straighten out. We got to for our future, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Sutofi, Warrior Girl, Panama. I love you all, and all the lurkers and just the quiet ones. We love you too. And I'm going to let you go. Thank you all for being here. I love you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Love you.